In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 military intelligence technologies. So before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. In light of increasing tensions in global hotspots, US military R&D is gaining more urgency. The US will spend nearly $80 billion this year to create new weapons, armor and related gear, up 5% from last year. Even higher spending is planned for 2017. The next array of weapons to outgun the old and explore new discoveries in science and security are coming from defense contractors, university labs and small tech startups with big aims. They serve not so much to amaze war tech geeks but to protect and defend, and win. Some work in the air, some on the ground or water, and others in space. They reflect the innovation, curiosity and commitment of the world's best engineers and scientists. Here's a glimpse of work underway at companies and labs partnering with the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, the science and weapons development arm of the Defense Department. Number 10. Extra-Stealthy Bomber. While still a concept, the next-generation long-range strike bomber, a multi-billion-dollar, multi-year prize for contractors, is already in the research phase. Development will take many years. Northrop Grumman and a host of subcontractors and engineering companies will benefit. The goals are total stealth, high speed and heavy bomb cargo capacity. The plane will ultimately replace the aging fleet of B-52s, and complement the small fleet of B-2 stealth bombers. Stealthy skin on the airframe of the bomber will be made, with hardened reflective material to not only avoid radar, but also change colors to reflect surroundings. The plane, as envisioned, will change to blue for daytime sky, white for cloud cover and black for night. There will also be precision guidance in the bomber, with high military-grade gyroscopes. The gyroscope research, partly funded by DARPA, is underway at Northrop Grumman's facility in Salt Lake City. The work on the skin is being done with Northrop and Raytheon. Number 9. Invisibility from a squid. Current camouflage can hide soldiers and their vehicles from human sight, but is close to useless against ever more common infrared vision systems. Scientists at the University of California, Irvine hope to fix that with what they call invisibility patches, based on a structural protein that common squid, the ones that end up as calamari, use to change the color and reflectivity of their skin. This protein, called reflectin, functions in the same wavelengths as night vision systems, and therein lies its promise. Scaling up this discovery to a useful military application could be many years off. Number 8. Plasma protection field. Boeing has filed a patent for a system that would protect vehicles from blast damage by creating plasma fields. The idea is to create an ionized airfield that would deflect the incoming blast. What it can't do is stop an incoming projectile such as a rocket-propelled grenade or anti-tank missile, but existing active protection systems, such as the Army's Iron Curtain, are designed to handle those. Curb your vision of a dome appearing around the vehicle, as in Star Wars the Boeing system would only defend in the direction of the incoming blast. Number 7. Every ship and aircraft carrier. Smaller Navy ships such as destroyers and frigates long for the eyes in the sky that carrier groups have with their fleets of planes and helicopters and drones. While there are plenty of small unmanned aerial vehicles already in service, the hitch for using them on the water has been launching and retrieving them in rough seas and on small decks. DARPA's TURN program, it stands for Tactically Exploited Reconnaissance Node, but handily evokes a seabird, aims to fill that niche with an aircraft that can take off and land on its tail. Twin counter-rotating propellers lift it into the air. Then it switches to horizontal flight to cruise the skies for threats, relaying video, radar and other images back to the ship. To land, it reverses the process. DARPA plans to build a full-scale demonstrator system. Northrop Grumman is the lead contractor. Number 6. Laser cannons, for real. The iconic science fiction weapon is closer than ever to reality. The Navy's testing of its laser weapons system aboard the USS Ponce in the Persian Gulf went swimmingly, and the Navy expects to deploy even larger laser weapons aboard ships to protect them from threats such as small attack boats and drones. Meanwhile, on land, Boeing and the Army are working on a truck-mounted laser that can zap incoming threats such as mortar shells or drones. This program has the catchy name HELMD, for High Energy Laser Mobile Demonstrator. Competitor Lockheed Martin is also looking for a piece of the Defense Department's ray gun business with its Athena system. One of the many benefits of lasers is that they can fire repeatedly for minimal cost, just the diesel to power the truck-mounted generator. That provides the bursts of energy the laser concentrates downrange. Number 5. Unmanned Submarine Hunter. More and more countries are deploying ultra-quiet submarines that can lurk undetected close to shore. That prospect worries defense officials, who are looking to one of DARPA's larger projects, the Anti-Submarine Warfare Continuous Trail Unmanned Vessel (ACTUV), also known as Sea Hunter. Think of it as a water-based drone that can hunt submarines for months at a time without anyone having to change watches, at least aboard the vessel. Equipped with sonar, radar and other synthetic vision systems, the ACTUV will be able to move through narrow channels and shipping traffic autonomously. Number 4. Self-steering bullets. Packed with tiny sensors, a .50 caliber bullet under development can change course rapidly in mid-air, potentially giving even a mediocre shooter sniper-like accuracy, with the ability to hit moving targets with ease. Plus, while the cost of these advanced rounds is still unknown, they are sure to be cheaper than the rocket-propelled missiles whose role they could sometimes fill. DARPA, which is working on the EXACTO project with military contractor Teledyne Technologies, and ammunition maker Orbital ATK, is keeping mum on exactly how the bullet changes its flight path. A competing effort from the Department of Energy's Sandia Labs uses a laser to indicate the target, while small fins on the bullet, also .50 caliber, steer it in flight. Both programs are still in testing. Number 3. Augmented reality headsets. The Army signed a contract for 100,000 HoloLens headsets from Microsoft for $479 million in late 2018, and they should start reaching combat units within the next year. Also, once the Army figures out exactly how to use them. The idea is to give infantrymen and other troops true heads-up displays. Tankers could even see through their armor to better track enemy vehicles. The Army and other branches have researched augmented reality before, so there's plenty of groundwork already done. Once the HoloLens is incorporated, infantry could just glance around and see where their fire support is, how far it is to their objective, and where their squad support robot is. Number 2. Robots joining human squads. Yeah, one of the other additions to infantry squads and other maneuver units could be robots to carry gear, sensors, and electronic warfare modules. It's all part of DARPA Squad X experimentation program. The idea is to nest robots into Army and Marine units, especially infantry squads. Test runs have begun, and Lockheed Martin and Casey are each providing capabilities. The system brings in capabilities from all sorts of robots and drones already on the market. The Marines were able to use the robots to detect enemies and plan their assault, before the simulated enemy even knew the Marines were there. Number 1. Satellite Melter. What's one way to remove an enemy satellite? Melt it. A DARPA-funded program with Northrop Grumman and Raytheon is developing a satellite that will be designed to hunt and track an adversary's defense satellite. If done right, it will work by simple physics, reflecting a sunbeam on the enemy satellite that will, over the course of weeks, heat the opposing satellite just enough to make it fall out of orbit and burn up on re-entry into the upper stratosphere. It won't look like a brilliant strike in the sky. In fact, it won't even be seen. That's the idea. It's a 5-year project with a demo in 2018 and a launch expected in 2021. Are you agree with our list? Which technology you like most? Let us know in the comment sections below. For more Wishful Top 10, be sure to subscribe to our channel.